Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, just chilling, lounging. About to go have me a drink or something. Nothing too rough, something slight. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to got to go inside. Can't be sitting up there trying to do interviews, slur, talk about, so what's your game plan or when the But, I'm about to have, a drink or something. But nevertheless, I want to give a shout out to the Art of Dialogue. He did a in-depth interview with Tupac's biological father, Billy Garland. And when I say it's very informative, and it was cool to see an outlet where he could tell his side of the story and what happened, because we all know the media is quick to demonize these black men. And he basically debunked a lot of lies and stories that was told about him. But at the same time, he did take accountability and say, hey, I should have did a better job of trying to reach out to my son. But, he told an in-depth story and gave us a more clearer look on what happened with him and Tupac. And at the same time, it's not about him going in on Afina, because at the end of the day, she's not here to tell her side of the story. But I'm glad he got to shed some light on his side of the story, because the saying is, his side is her side, and somewhere in between is the truth, or depending on the truth scale, it may slide over in favor of the man or in favor of the woman. But nevertheless, I'm glad he's telling his truth. But there were some misconceptions about, how visible he was and relevant in Tupac's life. He did admit that he didn't come around till Tupac, unfortunately, got shot the first time. But he spoke to Tupac. They made peace, and they started to establish a relationship. And it was just cool for me and a lot of people who watched the interview to have a better understanding of what went on and what transpired up into him reuniting with his son and up to Tupac's untimely passing. So like I said, go check it out. It's it was a lengthy interview, but he chopped it up, and I like all the segments that was presented. So it was a really good in-depth interview, and that's where I would like to take my channel. Do those type of interviews and talk to people, especially black men, because at the end of the day, black men are demonized and unfairly demonized through the media, through whether it's the eyes of sometimes black women or just people in general. So I needed to get that out there. Like I said, my channel is open to pretty much anybody, and particularly black men, celebrities, whatever the case may be, who feel like they've been wrongly portrayed by the media. And he basically went in also on the Hughes brothers. And it's funny, you starting to hear things about the Hughes brothers that they might be snakes, or they may not be cool, because basically I didn't see the Dear Mama documentary, but Billy Garland feel like he may have got Scottie Pippen. And you know what I'm talking about, what happened with Scottie Pippen in The Last Dance, and that's why Scottie Pippen is feeling the way he's feeling these days, and he has a right. I keep telling you guys, when you do interviews, if you don't trust the dude that you're doing an interview with, especially an in-depth interview, a lengthy interview, always ask and request. Hopefully it could be a handshake-like agreement or a verbal agreement to let him see the final edit and what you put out there before you put anything out. But usually people don't honor that, so that's where lawyers get involved and all that kind of stuff. So like I said before, it was a real good in-depth interview. I really enjoyed watching it, and as I'm watching the interview, I'm learning more about him, and I'm learning more about Tupac. And the more I learn about Tupac, the more I respect Tupac. So like I said before, go check out the Art of Dialogue, and just check out the interview with Billy Garland, Tupac's biological father. Anyway, it's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.